Hello everyone, welcome to Dan Life Aboriginal. Today is now August 3rd. Video log 1. It is a nice bright new day. It's going to be a little warm today too, like 33, 35 degrees. I did my vlogs a couple days ago. Made sure I got all the vlogs up for the reserve done on the 1st. That was done. I have yet to upload the first, and they're still sitting on the laptop right now. I've yet to upload them, edit them, render them, publish them, so you guys get to see them. But I've been a little bit busy. Now the first, I thought, well, it was supposed to be the first. I was supposed to move my cousin, and well, I guess he's not totally packed. He didn't get his his moving truck, I guess you could say. The people who are moving out of the other place aren't going to be ready till today. So he wasn't even totally ready too. So he should be having a truck today. He should be, I would say, somewhat totally packed, I guess. And the people, the place he's supposed to be moving to, are supposed to, they gotta be out by today. They should have been out by, well, they should be out by noon, and only it being around 8 o'clock right now. Let's see, 8:06 right now. So I still got a couple hours, like an hour or two, and then go. Well, maybe I got an hour. I don't know. Anyway, was ready on the first. Drove across, the town, and the what do you call it? The bike's path to go into another town, and halfway across that town, and be there for the cousins. And oh, I forgot to let you know, it's not moving right now. And because he's kind of blaming on the other people, them. They're not, can't move just yet. It all breaks down to the cousin's not totally ready. He didn't get the truck because he knows that these people aren't totally ready until the 3rd, because the place they gotta go to, those people aren't ready until the 3rd, and then from there, I don't know. I do not know. Oh, that's me. Because so why is this? Whatever. Cat. Hey, psst. What are you doing? What are you doing, cat? What's your face on there? Cat? Come on. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. Pet over here. Is it rubbing your face on that? Whatever, stay down there. So, I know he's not totally ready. I know the person that the place he's supposed to move to isn't 100% ready. And I think they're going to be gone the 2nd, and then the landlord's got to do any kind of cleaning stuff there the 3rd, but I don't know. Like, he's not ready, they're not ready, and then the person's not totally ready, and anyway, I'm going to be going today. Maybe after these vlogs I'll just start heading that way. That's going to take me like an hour and a half anyway, so just got to bear with me. I woke up a little bit late, and I know that I'm ready and got to do that, but it'll be August 3rd. Video log 1, 8:06. I should be ready and out of here maybe 9:06, 9:10. Probably 9:15, and it's gonna be like an hour and a half to get there. Like, I'm not gonna blast through this town and then the pathway to the edge of town and stuff, and no. I haven't really biked a lot, Oh man. I haven't really biked a lot this summer. It's been hot and I've been busy and on the reserve and doing this and that. And, mostly reserve and gaming and being hot out. But anyway, August 3rd. Yeah. Oh yeah. Besides using this battery, I do have 3 batteries. So I do switch them up, so I don't overuse the one battery and it's gonna burn out quick. This battery was in the charge cradle. I think it was the last one I was using on the reserve, and I'm not too sure. Does that mean I still gotta charge it, or is it charged and just thrown into, the pocket, the camera case pocket? So we'll see if we run out of battery life. But I do, have the other 2 batteries. Kind of forgot about if was charged at my dad's, and then I just left it in the cradle and threw in the thing because it was packed up ready to go, to opposed to being, okay, let's put it in the cradle, this is the battery, needs to be charged. So it's kind of iffy. I might be able to get this vlog, next vlog, and then my shut off. It's not going to overheat, it's probably just going to run out of the battery. And like I said, I just can't guarantee that. I don't know, I'm gonna check the battery health right after this vlog. I'm not gonna go in mid-vlog and check it out and stuff. I mean, hopefully it's still recording and hasn't shut off. Like, oh, you ran out of battery. That's the thing too. The first battery I got for this camera, it would be lucky to last just a little bit over the hour. The 2 new batteries that I got, they are knockoff brands, and it's like, oh, they're knockoff brands. They're not gonna last. They're gonna run out and they're gonna burn out and stuff like that, and blah blah. It's like, well, I've been using them for a bit now. Kind of proved them wrong. That goes about an hour to like an hour and 15 minutes. That battery does, because there was a time, I redoing the intro, and then forgetting to act, thinking I did hit record, but it's stuff like that. If it is if it's not on standby, it's reserving its power, and it kind of shut off. It's like, okay, it's not standardly on. It's on standby, which is the screen is off, and when I go press record, it turns it on. And then I'll be talking for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it wasn't recording, so there's 10 to 15 minutes of battery life that I've lost. That I would think anyway. And there's times that it is, and then sometimes I'll use about 10-15 minutes of retaking. Sometimes I'm using like 10 to 15 minutes, and the camera was not in focus at all, and it's like really terrible, and end up having to scrap that. So, it's, the batteries are being used, fairly good. Like I said, I do have 3 batteries, but sometimes I'm lucky my camera will, last more than an hour, or 40 hour. I mean, sometimes if I'm out there in the sun, that's another reason why I haven't really been out there in the parks and stuff like that, because the camera will overheat. Out being heat, I mean, it guarantees to be overheating in 40-45 minutes. And I'm like, I got a little bit more time to do it, so I gotta sit here and wait for it to cool off. To oppose when it is hot, it's shutting off like a little bit after half hour. And then what, me being an hour in the park would take maybe 2 hours, because it's got to be cooling. But yeah, that's the way things are sometimes. It's just, what can you do, I am using the crap out of this camera, and I've even looked at different cameras and stuff, and this is your basic model, and it's lasted me 5 years. which is good. 5 years, yeah, it's lasted about 5 years. Has it lasted 5 years? I think so. Yeah, because I was doing stuff off and on. Weddings, get-togethers, and birthdays, and randomness and stuff. Yeah, about 5 years ago, I was using that, you know. What was I getting on with that? Yeah, it's you know, it's your basic model. It is your, like, your beginners. It's, you know, I would say the camera's for noobs by now, but you know, it was in kind of camera 5 years ago, and you know, it's only the 3200. I've seen 7200s, and then beyond there they go to a different kind of numbering. I don't know. This at the time was around 425. This camera now, brand new, will go for like more than $500, and even some places it'll be cheaper too. It depends on where you shop, but they've got cameras that are, you know, closer to 3,000. Not just the lens itself, you know. I mean, the camera body and, you know, lens around 3,000. But sometimes the body's worth only 3,000. Then you buy the lenses and they're like another 1,000. But I've seen $20,000 lenses. I mean, the lenses are long and they zoom way out, like the crystal clear imaging, and you know, like stuff like that. It's like, why does anybody really need a lens to go that far? But it all depends on what you use them for. You know, you're going far distance, you know, wildlife. Say you're taking pictures of tigers and lions and stuff. You don't want to be there like this far away and say, hey, tiger, I know I'm in your territory. Please sit there. I'm going to take pictures of you and film you and stuff and act like I'm not even here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So anyway, I'm at the end of this video now, so I'm going to continue in the next video. So you guys who like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. No benefit you, no benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have a nice day and a night. And remember to be Aboriginal, then Aboriginal.